What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. It's time for another business Q&A while we play League of Legends. I'm excited. I actually don't have anything with me yet except my bottle of water. I woke up really early today and just kind of cleaned up and chilled and watched the sunrise. So I'm in a good mood today. I am joined by my usual co-host Rishi Cup TV. Welcome back.
Hey, Evan. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Believe Nation?
What's in the cup today?
I've got my Spanish coffee today, and I am a little bit cup of frazzled, only because I have my earphones that I had all ready for this chat, and they've disappeared. But I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
A cup of frazzled. Well, I just have a cup of water, and but cup of gratitude for Alex, who's over and just offered to make me eggs. So I'm gonna get some eggs soon, which will be exciting. I'm lining up with J Rise. He wants to play Rise, so we're trying to set up a game. This should be fun. Team on Rise. Wait, are we on a streak? I feel like we are, right? We're on a streak. Did we win the last game? No, did we lose? I think we lost. No, we lost badly.
Well,
we lost on Friday.
I think.
Yeah, we surrendered. That's terrible. Okay. Okay. New streak. Gonna start today. Let's see how we do.
Gotta get it started.
Let's shout out. I need to. Oh, Jay's watching. I think he's watching. Trying the new idea you gave me today. So Jay and I were talking on Friday, and he wanted me to try a different item in my build. So I'm going to try that today and see what happens.
Cool.
See if it works out. Here's to trying things. Let's do some shout outs in the chat. We got SoulForge2453, welcome. Zeno, Jen, Last Minute Louie, Optosource Book. I love it. All right. Well, we're trying to get a game set up here. We're in queue. Let's hit up some questions. Okay. What do we got? What's first?
Okay, Evan, we got a great first comment. It's not a question, but I think it's a great way to start this Monday morning. So we've got Liev, or Liev, I might be saying that wrong, but she says, "Good morning, Evan. Thank you so much for this video. It gave me goose flesh." I'm assuming goose flesh or goosebumps.
I love it. Hashtag goose flesh.
Yeah, and she says, "You are really great, and I'm very grateful to you for all the videos you post, especially the top 10 rules for success. With your videos, you give me much more than useful info for entrepreneurs." And she actually puts a list of the things that she wants to thank you for. So this is good, coming right out of the gratitude journal, or gratitude stream.
Yeah.
He says, "I get to know more and more about successful people. I get to know famous people from all over the world. I get updates about what's going on in the world. I get a tremendous amount of joy from looking at the 10 rules." And she says, "I never watch the news. I never watch sports, but I, capital LOVE, love watching your videos of sports people."
Sports people.
And that's pretty much. She just was really super grateful for the channel and the top 10. And I'll add to that, Evan, I noticed on your top 10 you've got a new kind of bumper, which is awesome.
Yeah, so J-Rise did that in collaboration. So he did all the visuals, and then there's another YouTube subscriber who did the audio for us. So they've been working together on a couple of things. They did that. They did the 7 Ways series. And I think they're working on some others. So, yeah, I'm glad you liked it. It's good. I'm a big fan.
No, it's really good. It gets me excited I just love seeing where all of this is going. But it sounds like Liev is excited too. So
cool. Well, thank you for the kind words. That means a lot. Rishi, what's your favorite top 10 video?
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. I always complain that I can't keep up. Like, I don't watch, especially like more than ever I'm upset because, I've had some changes in schedule. So I'm not on as much as my heart wants to be on. And that's one of my biggest frustrations. But some that I've really been impacted by. I mean, you know that I love the Oprah Winfrey top 10. I also love Elizabeth Gilbert's top 10. Gosh, there's so many, but I've also missed a whole lot, so that might not be my final answer.
That's good. I like it. I feel it.
I started Tyrese's too, but I haven't been able to get past yet the first rule, but I'm gonna get through that video. I'm so excited.
Tyrese, the love-hate relationship. Yeah, that was great. I love that video. I just hate how long it took me to do it. That was a long time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's officially become the most amount of time I've ever put into a top 10 is that Tyrese video.
I didn't know though it was a love-hate thing. I thought it was just like you were just so like you just loved it. Well, you did love it that much. That's why you took the time.
Yeah, and also I felt like I felt a sense of responsibility, right? Like I want to be proud of every video that comes out, and I felt like we weren't doing him justice with what we initially pulled, and so so I just did it. I spent 2 days doing it and fell behind on a whole bunch of other stuff, but I'm glad it's resonating. People are digging that video. There's a lot of great comments in there, so I'm glad people are feeling it.
Cool. Well, I hope he sees it. If he hasn't seen it, someone make sure he sees it.
Tweet him up. Tyrese, what's up?
Tweet him up.
This video.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you want to get the next question going?
Yeah, let's do it.
Nice. Got a lot of chatter going on right now about the top 10. People are kind of chiming in on their favorite top 10.
Oh, okay. What are some of your favorites?
Yeah, we've got the Ellen. You know, I don't think I've seen the Ellen one, which is bad. I would love to see that one. That comes from Optosaurus. She says, I love Ellen.
Ellen's good.
Let's see here. Yeah, we've got some other people saying love the Elizabeth Gilbert one as well. J-Lo. Someone mentioned
J-Lo.
Prince.
Prince.
Wow. J-Ro.
I like it.
Yeah, so super cool. Well, is that still your most watched, most viewed series, or has that changed since the last time I've heard from you on that?
In terms of series, it's the most viewed series because we do it. It's also like we do so many of them. But yeah, it's the most popular series.
That's awesome. Cool. All right. So the next question comes from Mugisha. And Mugisha says, thanks so much, Evan. I want to be a wealthy businessman, but the problem is I have a lack of money. How can I reach what I want to be? Alrighty. So I think a lot of people put the cart before the horse, and they want to be this end thing because it's kind of the cool thing, you know, be a wealthy businessman. On Friday, we talked a lot about how entrepreneurship has become just pop culture thing to do, and then people want to be entrepreneurs, but they don't actually, they're putting the cart before the horse. They don't actually even have an idea of how they want to add value and impact the world. And so anyway, I think this is the same thing. I think I don't think it's bad that you want to, you know, be a successful business, but I would just say the best place to start is to not worry about the wealthy businessman part, but how would you want to improve the lives of the people around you? And, you know, are you wanting to do a service business or a product business? Just start there and then start adding value right now, because you don't have to wait and for anybody. You just start and that's that.
Yeah, just focus on the impact. If you look at the people who've had the most money and you look at, we covered this in the book, in the one-word book, the people who've had the most impact the people who've made the most money are the ones who didn't have money as their main goal. It was, I wanted to change the way something was done. I wanted to create this thing that hasn't been done before. I'm so frustrated with how this industry is working, or I have this big problem myself that I want to solve. That's what motivates these entrepreneurs. Where if you just make money your goal, you're never going to get there, because you're going to end up doing things just trying to make money that you're not super passionate about, and just you got to do something that you're excited about. You got to do something you want to make a positive change somewhere, in some industry, to help some community, to help some target market. You have to want to make that positive change and impact. You have to want it more than you want the money. Because it's going to be painful, and you want to do it anyway. And the money won't motivate you long enough to go out and do it. So you got to find that thing and make that thing your goal. That's what I got.
Evan, what do you think? What do you think about the whole adage? What would you do if you were never paid for it? I really like that, but do you agree with that? Is that something that you live by?
Yeah, I mean that comes from a lot of different famous entrepreneurs. The one that's most memorable to me is Oprah, who actually, by the way, we're in game. I'm Timo Jungle. J Rise is Rise mid, so we're looking good.
Nice.
Oh, Alex, those eggs smell amazing. I don't know if he's listening. I think he might have headphones on. Just like this, this place just filled up with a buttery smell that's going to be really distracting. Okay, I think
You've got
of Oprah.
Nina and Alex.
I know. Hey, and J Rise usually brings me some specialty coffee on Fridays, so I'm spoiled and grateful. I think of Oprah, who after doing her first kind of TV interview thing said it felt like she was breathing for the first time. And then she said that she would find, jobs just to make sure she could still do this. If she would never get paid to do it, she would still do it because she loved it so much. It felt like she was breathing, and she would do whatever she needed to do to keep going on that path. And lots of people said it, and Alex, those eggs smell amazing. I don't know if you heard me. Anyway, a lot of people have said it in a lot of different ways, but I agree. You want to find a thing that you would do even if you wouldn't get paid for it because you love it so much. It fills a much bigger purpose. It's kind of like, I want to get married because I want to have kids. Well, that's not really the best reason to want to get married. Right?
That's great. That's great.
And so, focus on the other things first. Yes, ideally you will have kids. But that's not the primary reason for wanting to pick, at least in my view. Maybe other people feel that way, but in my view, it's not the primary reason to want to get married to somebody. And so it's the same thing with your business idea. You want to pick the thing that you would do. You would be with that person even if you couldn't have kids, and you'd find another way. Maybe you adopt, or use a surrogate, or whatever the other options are. It's the same thing with business. If you focus just on the outcome instead of the process, you're not going to have success.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Looks like the game is going.
Game is going. J-Rise just switched to top. I didn't see what happened or why he did that, but he is now top, and I'm jungle. So we got the game on here. So far, no kills, no deaths. We're all even.
Okay, here we go. Next question comes from Warnard. Warnard says, "Hey Evan, I just wanted to take the time to really thank you for that video. There are really a number of tips and advice I could use. My social and communication skills are not my strongest suit. So these videos really help me out a lot. I was wondering if you have or otherwise can make a video on closing skills, something to help us finalize that sale or to get more clients. I find so much worth in your videos. You inspire me, Evan. Thanks for that. Best regards, Warnerd.
All right.
All right. So, I definitely myself right now am learning a lot of new things about sales, and admittedly, it's not my comfort zone and not something that I feel super strong in. But what I'm hearing across the board as I'm learning from others who do it successfully is that, there's all this talk about the power of persuasion or the power of influence and all of that. But for me, what will make it work for me at the end of the day is believing in what it is that I'm selling and truly believing that what I'm selling is absolutely benefiting the person on the receiving end. But I think that most salespeople who are really successful, that it comes down to that they truly believe that what they are doing is improving the lives of the people around them. And so I think when you start with that, it will influence how you deal with people. Evan, you can maybe share some, I don't know about if you have specific closing techniques, but I would just imagine that every part of the sales process, for me at least, would feel, I think, more effective if I believe that the product is good and I absolutely believe that it'll improve the lives of the people. And hey, when you're excited about something, when you believe in something, it's kind of easy to then convince others to be a part of it too.
I love it. Let's do a quick pause. Look at these eggs that Alex just brought in. Hello. That's some quality triple egg with some toast or whatever that is. I'm digging it.
I'm on delay. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's coming up soon then. It's gonna come up soon. Ooh,
there they are. Wow, 3 of them.
3 eggs. Some yummy town. We're hitting the yummy town. Okay, I'm trying to help J Rise in a gank here. Can I do something? Yeah, we got a kill, J Rise. Good job. That's teamwork up top. Teamwork up top. Woo! Liking that. Okay. Good times. Good times. Closing. So I think the best skill that you need to use is your ears. I think too many people are talking too much without gaining an understanding of what the customer actually needs. They will, I 100% agree with Rishi in that, I can passionately advocate for a product or service or solution when I absolutely believe that it's the best thing for them. And I think a lot of people maybe don't even push hard enough on the sales side, but it's pushing not to just try to make the sale and hit your quota. It's pushing to help them get past whatever comfort zone issues they're having with it. Like if you truly believe that this is the best thing for them, then you owe it to them to go out and really, give it your all to explain why you think it's really going to benefit them. But if they see you as coming across as just like the salesperson trying to make a commission, then it's going to be really hard to, you get that kind of sleazy kind of feel sometimes. So for me, it's a lot of, even within my team, I'm trying to push people to be the best version of themselves, and that means going way outside, their comfort zone and stretching their limiting personal beliefs. And as soon as I touch on it, as soon as I identify one, the immediate reaction is defensiveness. The immediate reaction is, oh no, that's not me, or I don't want to do that painful thing that I need to do to break through, but is going to be important. And it's all out of love and care for them. And that's what eventually kind of gets us through, is the understanding that I'm trying to help them. I'm not trying to sell them anything. I'm not doing it for me. It's for them. And so it calls into question the longer term value of the relationship. The best salespeople are the ones that you can Sorry, I'm in the middle of a fight here. It's getting testy. The best salespeople are the ones that you can not just have a one-time transaction with, but you want to have a long-term relationship with. Like, sometimes I turn away deals that would benefit me in the short run, but they come back because, listen, at that time, what you wanted was not what I could give you. I'm not the best guy for you. Recognizing that I'm not the best for everybody and just trying to convince them that my ideas are, solid. It's coming from listening to them and understanding what their real needs are, and sometimes that means turning away business. But the next time, they're going to come back to you because they trusted you, they appreciated your advice. And so it's using your ears, really trying to understand what they care about, really trying to understand if you're going to be the best fit for them, and then approaching the intention of you want to help these people. And I think that can also help you get through a lot of for people who aren't used to selling, who feel it's a dirty thing, I think that can help you get through. It's like, listen, these guys have real problems. It may not be a life-changing problem all the time. If you're selling, breakfast at whatever restaurant you have, that may not be a life-changing problem that you're solving, but understand that you're there trying to help them instead of trying to sell them. And just shifting that mindset can make a big difference. If you feel like selling is, for dirty people or scammy people, and you don't want to be associated with that. And the good news is we're all equipped to help. We are all already equipped to help. And so, I'm under attack, Warwick. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good. I made it out. I got jumped on. You like helping people, right? Like, we all have the tools already to help people, and if you have the expertise in an industry, right? Whatever it is. For me, it's entrepreneurship. You have whatever you do. If you have those expertise, then you combine that with the ability to help, a desire to help, and you're making sales. So it doesn't have to be this dirty thing. Just listening and adjusting your mindset, I think will help.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got some chatter in the box. We've got Jen so much saying, if it's not a match, no biggie, just in terms of sales and, working with someone. If it's not a match, no biggie, just make a decision, all done with love. So I think that makes a good point too, is like, one of the things that I think can be hard is people are uncomfortable with that, having to make that decision, and sometimes people don't just say, yes, I want it, or no, I don't want it. So other people's inability to say, yes, I want it, or no, I don't want it, can, I think, make it an awkward situation for the salesperson, don't you think?
Yeah, I had something to say, and then we got into a fight here. The chaos. Say the question again? I want to make sure I get it.
The salesperson might actually be totally fine with, hey, I'm going to push you because I think it's going to be good for you, but at the end of the day, if you're not interested, just say no. And I think the awkwardness of sales can be at times that people don't know how to handle that being pushed, and they don't have their own personal boundaries to say, oh no, this just isn't for me. It's like, it just can be an awkward dynamic when the person who's being sold to doesn't have the boundaries to say, I'm not interested, or I am interested.
Sure, and knowing how far you can push somebody. I think people don't push enough in general, and are afraid of being that pushy salesperson, where, again, you're looking at it from a perspective of helping them. I remember what I wanted to say that, work's coming back. I wanted to say that I think a lot of people stay with the wrong potential clients too long. Like, if somebody's not a fit, I would rather know that and then spend more time with people who are potential fits than follow up and follow up and follow up and follow up and follow with people who are who are not fits for what I'm doing. And it's kind of it's a super classic sales technique, I guess, of, you know, keep following up and keep following up and keep following up. And you know, maybe that works for a lot of people. For me, I would rather just spend the time with people who value what I'm doing. And if you don't get it and you don't have the need, I don't want to call you, you know, every single day and bother you about this. I'd rather go on and move to somebody else who sees the value, has the need, has the budget, is really ready to move forward.
Yeah. Cool.
So let me give you a game update, because we're doing well here. 7 kills to 1 death for the team. Timo has 2 of those kills. So I'm 2-0. Pretty exciting. Game is happening. Yeah, things are happening. Things are happening, guys. This might be the start of a new streak. Bring on the streak. Hashtag bring on the streak.
Cool. All right. Next question is coming from Rokas.
Rokas.
Yeah.
All right.
So Rokas says, "Hello, Evan. Can you give me advice how to start? I want to inspire others to be yourself and inspire people to be different, that being different is not a bad thing. And I've already done it for some people personally, but how to create a business with this idea? In my country, at least, from my point of view, I do not see that someone makes something like I want to. Can you help me? I don't know where else to ask." Alrighty. Well, I definitely love the vision. I love the idea of helping people be more comfortable being themselves, and being different is okay. I know there's a lot of inspirational people out there who are giving that message, but I think it's a message that we still need to hear every day. You know, more people giving permission to others to just be themselves, even if they don't quote unquote fit in. So I think you're right. I think what I would tell you, Rokas, is that it kind of seems like you're in your own way. In the live chat, actually, Evan, we were having a little bit of chat about self-sabotage. We talked about that on Friday, and to me, when you are waiting for someone in your country to have done it first, or you're just, you know, you already have everything you need right now, essentially. I mean, YouTube is available for you right now. You could start making videos today, and share your heart for how you want to help people, and immediately get something going. I know that YouTube is a slower business model, but the point is just that there's nothing holding you back, really. So I would just find a way to start. And if you've already done it in the lives of people around you, you know, ask them, what did I do in your life that helped you? Like, what specifically did I do that brought value? And that would give you some ideas as maybe how to continue to give value, whether it's in a YouTube or a blog or anything. So yeah, I think it's great that no one else in your country is doing it, because that's probably why you're supposed to do it.
I'm feeling the love, man, Rishi. You know, there's a lot of different ways to be able to monetize this thing. When I first started doing what I was doing, I had no idea how I was going to make money. Right? I was doing seminars. I did it at the YMCA, and it was really just an experiment, a test to try to see, and it ended up working out, which is great. But I didn't know how it ever. I thought I wouldn't ever make money at it. I thought because I could only get, you know, those 3 people to show up to my free event, that I'd never be able to make any substantial income from it. But I kept doing it. So the thing is, you have to figure out how the execution is going to be unique for you, right? So are you better at, so it's great that you've done it with some of your friends and what have you. Are you better at coaching, where you're meeting people one-on-one and you're helping them break through their, limiting beliefs? Are you better at doing videos? Are you better at creating, worksheets? What are you better at?
Mm-hmm.
What do you
That's
what do
true.
you
That's a good point.
like, what's the execution that is so great for you? That's what you need to figure out. And then hone those skills. So if you're great at coaching, let's say example, right? You like meeting with people, and over a cup of coffee or a series of coffees, you can move somebody to take action, right? Say that's what you're all about. Perfect. Now you need to perfect that system so you can get there faster and more effectively. What needs to get done for you to be able to do that faster, right? So now you're still honing your skills. You're still, you're probably okay at it. You've had some experience, great. You got to do it better, faster, right? Impact more people more quickly. How do you get there? How can you do it so that instead of it taking you, 3 months worth of conversations, you can do it, in 1 month or in one conversation, right? Understanding that will be where you can really then start to shine. So there's a lot of different ways. Like if you can do that quickly, then people will start paying you for that. Right? If I can meet you for a cup of coffee and I come out changed, then you can start charging for that. Right now you may not be able to start charging, not because you're not providing the value yet. It's just more, you haven't been, like it takes too long to get there. It may not be a repeatable process yet. Like look at my YouTube channel. How many videos have I done? How much practice have I had? And I still have a long way to go. Right? Like you might like my videos and they may inspire you, and I'm super humbled by all that, but I still have a long way to go to be where I want to be. And it'll be more practice and more practice and more practice. But I found my execution. Like I don't want to do the one-on-one coaching as much. I want to do it in a more public setting. I want to do it through videos. I want to do it through, the books that I'm creating. And so, just because nobody in your country has done it yet, that's fine. That's the life of an entrepreneur, right? Like we see something that nobody else sees, and we go out and we make something happen. That's awesome. Whoa, under attack. Can I get out? Can I get out is the question. Can I get out is the big question. Whoa, I'm running. I think I'm gonna make it. I made it. Whoo! That was scary. That was scary town, guys. That was scary town. Oh. Yeah. So like I look at when I was starting my industry again. Nobody had done what I was doing necessarily, and just finding keep going, because if you love it, you have to keep going. And then finding the right model for you that combines your skills and what you want to learn, so that you can really shine. Like, just because somebody else is having success with YouTube videos, it doesn't mean you have to go and do YouTube videos, right? You have to find the execution that's right for you. And a lot of that comes from practice. So keep practicing coaching people, practice making videos, practice doing interviews, practice doing seminars. What do you love the most? What makes you excited? Because when you get really good at that thing and people walk away feeling like they've gotten so much insane value from it, then you'll start making a lot of money from it.
Yeah, and I think going back to the very first question we had, one way to kind of determine your execution would be, what would you do if no one paid you for it? I feel like that's a good way to tap into where you will shine, because I know for me, when someone asked me that question, my mind went to what I'm doing on Rishi TV. So video for me is what I've always loved, but you might think, when someone asks you that question, what would you do if no one paid you for it, you might think, a blog or, coaching. or whatever. So
that's it.
And then did you always envision, oh, exactly, good luck. When someone, if someone were to ask you that question, Evan, like when you were, well, you wanted to be a banker or you wanted to be in the banking after college, but like, did you ever see this, like, has this unfolded almost as a surprise to you, or was this something that you could actually see years before? For yourself?
No, I had no idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had no idea. But I was willing, like, I came out, I did the first presentation because I had some success as an entrepreneur, and I thought, yeah, it'd be cool to, sure, why not? I got invited to do something, I said, yeah, I'm happy to do it. Saying yes to things, like when you don't know what it is and you explore. You explore until you find the thing that you want to do. So I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I had to explore. And then I eventually found it. Whoa. Can I save my team? Can I save my team? The fight is real. The fight is real. I got a kill and an assist, though. All right. Yeah. When you don't know what you want to do, you gotta explore and try and see.
Yeah.
So I said yes to one interview. And that turned into, a lot more. And it could have sucked.
Mm-hmm.
But, it didn't. So, but I said yes to a lot of other stuff that did suck. Mm-hmm. That I was not good at and that I didn't want to continue getting better at. And that was the one, like, this is one of the things that hit. So I got, I can say I was fortunate in that, but I created that situation by just saying yes. I said yes to salsa dancing, right? Yes to salsa dancing. When I said yes to other things too that did not do well. And salsa dancing became a thing that I stuck with for years. When it didn't make, logical sense for me to do. So you got to explore until you find the thing that you really love doing.
Yeah, and the reason I appreciate that, hearing that process, Evan, is because it goes back to the thing of like when people say, well, what do I do? And you'll usually say, well, just start. And that's the thing about when you just start, is that once you start, things come to you that you never could have planned. And so part of it is like realizing that, not to get too deep, but like it's almost like life hands you more when you are in action and in motion.
Sure.
And so, I don't know, I just think some of it is like, nothing will start if you don't start. Nothing will come to you if you don't just do something, so.
Sure. I mean, even this, like League of Legends, I saw, Jay Rise when used to come over to the office, and I saw him watching this game, and I thought it was interesting. He was spending his time on it, and I never thought that this wasn't my kind of game. Like I never really enjoyed this kind of stuff. But I asked him once, hey, why don't we make a video? Teach me how to play League of Legends. And so we made a video. And I kind of liked it. And so then we, now it became this whole thing as part of my daily routine,
Mm-hmm.
Who would have guessed?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I, just saying yes and trying things and then seeing how you feel about it. The experimentation is important.
Totally. All right. Good luck. Just looking at the chatter over here, Evan.
All right, I'm being chased hard. Okay, I got out. Woo! Okay, what's in the chatter?
Looks like doesn't look like the chatter. Chatters are people talking to each other right now.
Oh, well, they're talking to themselves? Who are they talking to?
they're kind of talking to each other. They're like, just, got some, non-related chatter. So.
All right. I like it.
All right. Yeah. Next question comes from Daniel, and Daniel says, "Hey, Evan.
Hey,
I'm
Daniel.
really thrilled. Yeah, I'm really thrilled to actually be communicating with you. Your videos are a real encouragement. Right now, I'm facing a difficult situation. I'm nearly broke and have to choose between getting a day job or continuing to fight for my dreams. I'm praying for a miracle." From Daniel, artist in Ohio. Yes. Alrighty. So it doesn't look like there's really a question here, Evan, but looks like he's just needing some encouragement. Looks like he's still in the urgency of having to choose between a day job and his dreams. And, a lot of the people that I really respect who are doing their dreams and who fought for their dreams, like you were mentioning Oprah, she did what she had to do, even if it meant other jobs, to continue doing what was her dream. Same thing for going back to Elizabeth Gilbert from that top 10. She actually said that part of her commitment to her dream was that she would never, ever require it to be, like, for her, writing is her dream. And so she said she was never going to write for money. She would do whatever she can to sustain that dream, but she was not going to demand that the dream was what had to provide for her. And so that for her, that meant being a waitress for years. Same thing with Barbara from Shark Tank. I think she did a lot of jobs before she did. I think she said recently, like, I had like 20 plus jobs before her main real estate success. So I don't think it's one or the other. I think it's part of the journey for a lot of people. I think if it really is your dream, then sometimes it means having to maybe do some stuff that you're not so excited about to keep the dream going. So I don't think you're in a unique situation, and I don't think you need to see it as you're giving up on your dreams because you have to get a day job. But hey, I don't know, Evan, you might have other perspectives for Daniel.
You gotta kill. Hold on. Timo got it. Oh, almost a double kill. All right, good. We're doing well. Yeah, both. It's both. It's both. You don't do one or the other. It's not your day job or your dream. It's both. You do what you need to do to make it happen. Like it takes longer than you think it's gonna take. And if that means going out and you have to go get a job to support yourself, listen. You gotta survive. You gotta eat food. You need to pay your internet bill. Right? It's both.
Yeah.
We won! Hey! And I hear you, like, you have this thing, it can feel like a step backwards. It can feel like a step backwards to go back and get a job. Let me just say, good game to everybody here. GG, well played all. Nice! I got an S+, and J-Raz got an S+. Best two in the game. I finished 4 kills, no deaths. J-Raz had 10 kills, 3 deaths. So we did pretty well there. It can feel like a step backwards. Especially if you were full time and you were doing it for a year or 6 months or 18 months or whatever it was, and then you stop. You run out of money and you have to go back and get a job. It feels like you're giving up. The key thing is that you're making every day some kind of forward progress, and it's not a huge step back. It's just it's not fatal as long as you keep going. And there's lots of people who have to do that, who want to be a musician or who want to be a software entrepreneur, who want to be whatever it is, fill in the blank, whatever your dream is. It may not come as fast as you want. and that may be humbling, and that you need to go and get a job. Now, ideally, you go get a job where you're going to learn something too, right? We've talked about that.
Yeah.
If you're going to go back and get a job, it's something that, hey, you know what? I haven't had success in my entrepreneurial ventures because I don't know about marketing. Okay, great. Go get a marketing job, right? Go get something where you can learn about marketing so that you can have success while you continue to build your business. It's only fatal if you stop your company, right? You stop working on it and you just shelve it if you give up on it. Where you need to be spending that 30 to 60 minutes every day on the business to help it continue to grow.
I love too what Tyler Perry says. I think that the tagline of his company is "Where dreams dream for you," and the idea is that, like, when it really is a dream in you that is, the real deal, no matter what happens in the process, like, that dream is going to keep living, and you will get there, even if you don't get there as fast as you want. Like, your dream, when you can't dream for your dream anymore, it continues on. I think when it's really something you've got to do, no matter what the process, you're going to get there.
Very cool. Well, hey, we predicted start of a streak. That was how we led this off, and here we are with a victory. So pretty pumped about that. Rishi is going to close us off with a message of the day. What do we got?
Oh, I am feeling just a couple of appreciation for everyone in the chat and everyone showing up and asking questions, and just, I think what I'm feeling is that none of us can do this by ourselves, and it's so awesome to be able to come somewhere and for an hour chat with each other, encourage each other, learn together. I think that's super valuable. So
I love it. Feeling the warm feelings there. Rishi's spreading some warm love there. Cool. Well, thank you guys for joining. We'll be back on again tomorrow morning. Hopefully continue on our streak. Have an amazing day. I believe in you, and I hope you believe in yourself and whatever your one word is. I'll see you soon.